Hey guys, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and today we'll be reading another 7 Minutes in Heaven chapter. It is a Masky and Hoodie part. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. I felt something like plastic. It was simple, round box shape. I thought of a few items that would fit the shape. I grabbed it and made sure the bright flashlight inside in the hat. I and Splendor reeled back slightly at the sudden bright light. I think I found something. I pulled out the camera, reeling it, and Splendor put his hand in front of his face to shield his eyes, just in case it went off again. Heavy footsteps came towards me as the large man tackled me to the floor. He grabbed the camera and destroyed it. With what air I had in my lungs was gone. I looked at my attacker. He wore a white mask with black round eyes and a small black lip printed on the mask. "No cameras, please," he grunted, and I looked in fear at the smashed remains of the camera. His weight vanished from my body as he pulled me onto my feet. He waved his hand to motion someone over. A man who walked up over wore an orange hoodie mask. His mask was black with red eyes and a stitch frown. The one who knocked me down went over to him. Splendor appeared behind them and placed a hand on both their shoulders. "This is Masky." He gave the one with the white mask a light shake. "And this is Hoodie. They both want to go into the closet with you, but couldn't come with a decision between both of them. So would you please go into the closet with them?" He tried not to plead with me, knowing it could be very uncomfortable for me. Just looking at Splendor nearly yanking off my heartstrings. "Sure," I gave a small panted smile. "All right then," he gave three of us gave the stiff man a gentle shove. Masky nearly toppled, tripped, but caught himself. I giggled. Under his mask, his face turned pink. He hurried into the closet, leaning against the wall. I went in between him and Hoodie at least. "Are you sure?" Sand Ben teleported in front of the door. Splendor slammed it in front of his face. "Bastard!" Hoodie crossed his arms in this space that almost enough I could feel every movement they made. Hoodie crossed his arms instantly the way as did Masky, copying him exactly. It was in the mere subtle way. Hoodie seemed to be a tsunami, while Masky was more gentle and sweeter. Uncrossing his arms, Hoodie pushed me into Mask. Masky quickly caught me. "You wanted to come in here with her. You take her." He sounded like a spoiled child losing his favorite toy. Masky cocked his head to the side, rubbing my back gently. "Tsunami much?" I sneered. He huffed and crossed his arms, leaning back some more. I felt half was touching Masky, and the back was pressed against Hoodie. "Oh, my Hoodie, look what you did," Masky whispered in a sheepish at me. For a bit, it looks like I get Mary all to myself, Masky said in a cocky tone, hugging me tighter. His obvious plan was to lure the softer side of Hoodie. "No, you promised to share." Hoodie tried to pull me away from Masky, neither letting go. Both thrashed back and forth, hitting the wall. My stomach twisted and turned with every slam. "Mary, are you alright?" Splendor knocked lightly on the door, freezing both of them. Yeah, I feel dizzy. Like I could fall over if they let go of me. Hey, Hoodie, we only have a few minutes left. Let's make the most of it, Masky whispered. With a swift high five, the deal began. The game began? Hoodie backed against the wall, lifting my legs up. Masky helped by forcing himself against me. They lift their mask, but it was so dark I couldn't see their faces. My eyes twitched in annoyance to the extreme. Hoodie lifted up my shirt and started rubbing my lower stomach. His hands slipped under my jeans. Masky silenced me with a kiss. I could feel his smirk on his lips. Slender will ruin the fun, Hoodie whispered into my ear, nuzzling his neck, giving a few butterfly kisses. Masky pushed against my lips harder and began to grind himself into me. My hands held tightly to his jacket. Both our lips molded together. His hand slipped under my shirt and he cupped my breast in one of his hands. My face burned bright red like fire. Hoodie grabbed my butt and slammed, shamelessly leaving a patch of red and purple spots on my neck. In his wake, Masky forced his tongue into my mouth and swirled it around, swerving with mine, sincerely tasting like cheesecake. My lungs begged for air, and as did Masky. We separated as a string of saliva connected the both of us. Taking a moment to rest and hear no sounds from outside. Get ready, Hoodie. Ben has a camera, he whispered, pulling his mask back over his face. Yeah, Hoodie grumbled him back. Masky and Hoodie forced me behind them and stood in front of the door. I took the chance to squeeze his butt in revenge. He tensed completely until I let go. You're gonna regret that, he growled, beginning to turn as the door opened. Sure enough, Ben stood over the camera. Masky tackled him to the ground and grabbed the camera. Go, Hood! Hoodie picked me up bridal style and ran past Masky up the stairs. I clung onto him as he forcefully dropped me onto, pretending that he was going to drop me on the stairs. So help me, if I see one more camera or video recorder, I'll shove it down your throat. Masky passed the camera against Ben's neck. He frowned and teleported behind a girl, using her as a human shield. Masky smiled and ran up the stairs. Hoodie threw me onto a bed as Masky shut the door. I had to deal with 2 double-mask trouble that night and many more after.